tube of mucus, a bioluminescent light at their back end, and silk threads hanging from their mouth. As each larva creates his silken snare, he adds little drops of glue. This sticky fishing line can be nearly 70 centimeters. When an insect flies toward the light, it's lured into a death trap. It will be a slow demise. The larva feels the vibration and hauls in his line. Then it's lights out for its prey. It's a good thing there's plenty to eat. By the time it's an adult, the fungus gnat won't feed at all. Its mouth parts will barely exist. Their way of fighting for its dinner. Let's face it, most caterpillars already look pretty strange. But their behavior isn't. Larvae of both moths and butterflies, most caterpillars spend their short lives inching from leaf to leaf, munching on vegetation. But this caterpillar isn't a vegetarian. It's a professional killer. On the island of Hawaii, 18 of the 20 native species of caterpillar have evolved into carnivorous predators. Perfectly camouflaged and armed with sharp, pincer-like claws, the larva cuts a channel into the leaf and waits. Other species mimic twigs or leaves, and these unsuspecting fruit flies never had a chance. Knows why Hawaii's caterpillars turned into insect eaters. But one thing's for certain. In the evolutionary soup of isolated islands, it's easy to dish up something bizarre. This insect is much more common, but its behavior can be just as strange. The mild-mannered honeybee has been helping humanity for thousands of years, as a source of food and as pollinators for crops. But these aren't honeybees. They're killer bees. Killer bees are essentially mutants, a cross between African honeybees and their European counterparts. They're fierce, territorial, and temperamental, and will chase and sting anything or anyone who threatens the hive. Strangely, despite their vicious reputation, this mutant insect army doesn't take over a honeybee hive by force. They use stealth. And they have one of the weirdest invasion strategies of the insect world. The Africanized bees approach the honeybee guards on the front lines and trick them into thinking that they're part of the hive. Then, they sneak their queen right past them. Soon, she's spewing out killer bee eggs, laying the way for the mutants to take over the hive from within.